Hi, this is Dennis Spaeth with Micro Manufacturing Magazine, and we're here at the Men's Executive Congress in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're here with Paul Berberian, who is the CEO of Orbotix. And Paul, you're going to show us your new consumer product that's part of the technology showcase here. It's called the Sphero.
That's correct. This is our little robotic ball that is a new gaming system. So you connect this ball, it's about the size of a baseball, to iPad or Android device or iOS device, and you can download 20 different games for it, and it changes what this little robot can do. And since we're at the MEMS Technology Conference and we're in the showcase, inside of here is a really, really sophisticated IMU for a consumer product. And so that's how we make this robot become magical, and that's how we're able to drive it and build all these types of games.
Okay, and how are you making this? How is it being manufactured right now?
So it's, we use a contract manufacturer in Asia, but we've done all the design and engineering in the United States. And what's really special is we use the same sensors that are in smartphones like an iPhone or an Android device. And we're able to achieve a level of accuracy and precision because we've written some proprietary algorithms, but we've also developed a proprietary way of calibrating the sensors so that they perform much better than spec, or even in something that's not even spec'd out. We're able to get some really nice accuracy from these inexpensive sensors, and it just opens up a whole new world of play and control and capabilities that you can't imagine. So we're really proud of what we've been able to create, and we're discovering new ways to make this turn into a different and more immersive play device. And so hopefully we can show you some of that technology come to life.
That'd be great. Can you show us right now?
Absolutely. So this is Sphero. It's a new type of gaming system. The whole purpose behind Sphero was to try to fuse the physical and virtual world into this new form of gameplay. And so this little robot guy can become anything. And we have developed a series of applications, and more are being developed every month, either by ourselves or through some of our developer partners. And let me show you a few of these applications so you can get a sense of what this little guy can do. The main application for Sphero is, of course, the main Sphero app. So this is our standard interface. Forward is forward, backwards is backwards, right is always right, left is always left, no matter if it's going away from you or coming towards you. And that's, of course, the magic of having an IMU. But we also have the ability to program the ball to do crazy things like figure eights and squares and all these different tricks that we're able to do. Full speed control. There are some games where you may want the ball to go slower and some where you want to go faster. And we're connecting to this little magical robot ball by Bluetooth. And since it does have a sense of direction and an IMU built in, the ball needs to kind of get an initial reference point to the human. Like, okay, where does the human think forward is forward? So we have this little process here where you simply aim that little blue light on the ball at you, and now you have set your orientation so that the ball understands which way you want to go. And to drive the little robot guy, you simply point and away he goes. You stop and he comes back, and I want to go left. Now what's really magical about having a IMU inside a robot is you notice whether the ball is coming towards me or away, left is always left and right is always right. There's no reverse sensing as would be on any other remote control device. So having the robot and a computer and ability to understand the navigation inside the ball enables us to build a very natural way to control objects. So what I'm going to show you here is an application called Sharky the Beaver. It's a beaver who thinks he's a shark, and he loves cupcakes. We were able to use dead reckoning and track. So if you're watching the screen here, you notice that we've taken Sphero out of the picture and we've replaced them with a three-dimensional character that is dimensionally correct. And this really speaks to the magic of having MEMS. So one of the things that is really neat about Sphero is not only can you use them as a robot to drive around, you can also use them as a as a way to control the game on your device. So I'm going to launch this, and I'm going to pick up the robot. So now if you look at the robot, it's alive and it wants to keep its heading no matter what I do. But if I go into game mode here, and this is one of the games that's available, I'm going to pick Sector 1 because I don't want to die right away. And what happens is if you're watching the game and you notice the ball is alive here, all of a sudden the control system is turned off and we have this orientation to set. So now the ball becomes a three-dimensional controller, actually a 6-axis controller. And if you watch the gameplay here, you notice I can go forward and back, left and right. I can rotate all the way around. I can fly. And I have very precise controls. I can move very slowly. And I could even shake the ball and trigger a mega bomb, but I have to earn a mega bomb, so I can't show you right now. But if we play long enough, I will have a mega bomb. But yeah, it's left.
How do you speed up then? How are you controlling speed?
So I can speed by the further I tilt the ball. I can go faster, slower, left, right. And then I can also use the gyro and do rotational. So I can, oops, I just got hit. You can see the ball flash red when I get hit.
Yeah.
So like, oh, I want to get that guy. He's on my side. I want to get that guy. So I can rotate. And it's a matter of time. So, but the precision is pretty amazing, and we have other third-party developers that are integrating Sphero into their applications as an alternative control mechanism to just having a tilt-based game. If you're playing a tilt-based game, it's difficult to play in bed. It's difficult to play standing, at a desk. You have to always tilt the screen away from you, and you can't get the full graphics. So this adds another dimension to gameplay. And it's really the concept of a robot where the software defines the behavior of the machine. And it's reprogrammable. And that's what we are super excited about as we develop more and more games and apps. It's really a powerful platform for development. And not only do we think it's going to be powerful for people exploring MEMS and sensors and IMUs, but also exploring augmented reality and robotics and just a different way to play where you're fusing the virtual world with the physical world with a magical device like Sphero.